There are people out there that would help you get your ex back, that would tell you, hey, you just need to be direct. You need to communicate exactly what you want, etc., etc. Don't focus on the principles of attraction or pulling away or anything like this. You simply just need to do and say what's true to your heart and go from there. And I think that's a fair approach. The only problem is it's not a results-oriented approach. For you to do something like that, it's almost guaranteeing that you're not going to get results. Now, is that ultimately better for you? Yes, possibly it could be, right? If you're in a relationship with somebody that refuses to communicate with you, has a lot of hang-ups, is probably going to break up or cheat on you later, et cetera, et cetera, there's a strong argument for not getting them back anyway. But to me, that's your choice. That's not the choice of some expert that's saying, well, you shouldn't do anything to manipulate the situation. Everything is manipulation. We're all acting in the world to get the things that we want. We're not always malicious in our manipulation, right? Just because I'm putting out a video, because I would like to get clients, that doesn't mean that it's something that doesn't help, right? For me to survive and for you to get what you want in life, for example. Now, in any scenario between two people, you either have communication or you don't. You have people, playing games, okay? In a relationship, it's incumbent upon you to communicate with your partner, and that's what everybody should do. And whether the people have the skills or not is a different story, okay? But at the end of the day, if your partner isn't communicating with you and you've attempted, the more you try to communicate is the degree to which you're going to push them away even further. So you're either communicating or you're not. Now, the other thing is this. When you first got your ex, did you walk up to them and you said in a very direct manner, hey, chick at the bar, you're the hottest girl in here. As far as I'm concerned, I would like to go home and have sex right now. I really don't want to put any work to make you laugh or smile. Preferably, I just am direct with my intentions. Let's go home and have sex. And, there's a reasonable proposition for this. I have a condom. I have a good credit score. I got straight A's in grade school. And my mom says I'm a nice boy. Anyway, what do you say? And it's like, that's not the way attraction works, right? So either you're in a relationship where you kind of let down the veil, right? And everything, it's like pure transparency communication. And that's what we strive for. And we use therapy to help us get that if we can't get it. Or you're not in that scenario. Somebody's exiting that dynamic or they don't have the skills to operate within it. And then you're playing attraction games. Like it or not, that's the way shit works. You adhered to the principles of attraction, whether you liked it or not, when you met your ex to begin with. And you're only going to get them the same way that you got them to begin with. It's never a talk. It's never like some transparent process. If that was going to work, it would have worked while you were trying to get them to reconsider the breakup. So I am somebody that cares about getting you results, about giving you freedom of choice. I'm not somebody that's here to moralize to you about what you want or what you should or shouldn't do. I think your friends and family are doing that enough. Am I somebody that benefits from you consulting me? Of course, that's what I'm doing here. But in my own journey, when I got my ex back, going through that process gave me the power and choice, even though I didn't end up staying with my ex that I purposefully got into the space for. It was healing to me. And some of you really probably should get your ex back. Maybe you dropped the ball. There's plenty of reasons why you can go after your ex, and that's your own personal business.